Diplomacy, the act of listening before you speak, by Oscar Sanders. I know what killed me. I know what killed me. Silence, assuming that racial and political unrest won't touch me. I know what killed me. That was then, this is now. That there is a particular space, time, and place to voice my opinion is preposterous. I know what killed me. Eventually, everyone who thinks or feels that this racial revolution doesn't affect or apply to you will learn differently, standing on the sidelines, waiting for the guidelines. I know what killed me. Denying the fact that people get distracted by sex, sports, reality shows, franchise restaurants, strip clubs, strip malls, lounges, drugs, alcohol, vacations, cookouts. Let's think about getting this cheddar. Everyone isn't focused on the same outcome. We enjoy the spoils of dead heroes, but fear to tread. I know what killed me. The dark enemy will invoke you into the conversation regardless of your affiliation, implore you to choose a side and choose it fast or I will kick your ass. I know what killed me. Random acts of violence will rain upon those who chose to stay on the sidelines and become victims of collateral damage. We shouldn't take the bait when it pertains to hate. I know what killed me. It's hard to get over something that still exists in a, albeit more sinister, underhanded and sneaky form. I know what killed me. After standing by, watching rally after rally, protest after protest, election after election, I know what killed me. Me. After all this inactivity, that's who killed me. Me. Scumbags and scallywags. Scumbags and scallywags, stock slags, venom tags. Don't you try to move them mags. There's a difference when you trashing me. You got the wrong driving skills, so you crashing me. Where your answers, B? Push your game up the hill, it's in fashion, B. Random tree. Yo, run that shit, homie. You know that's... What's that shit, baloney? Head for hidden figures, a trigger head for hidden triggers. Pleasure soon come, dom, diggy, dom, riggy, rum, rum, da-da, bum, bum. You gotta get on track, man. Ain't your body got your back, man. So in fact, man, where you at, man? Trying to figure this shit out, man. There were no traces. I remember when Rap City was in the basement. I'm not institutionalized. I don't write menus for friends who intend to offend you, but then do what's in you. Ignore the negative, accentuate the positive. Running with the bulls, hiding from the lions. We inhabit the same spaces. We show up at the same places. I show up some places, leave, and be gone forever. It's simple, ain't it? Nah, but quite clever. System addicts. System in tatters. Sand system matters. Statues growing higher than ladders. Constant chatter. When can we stop climbing ladders? When can we stop gathering resistance? The commitments, the insistence to stop against it. Or them who are not allies. Them who continue to spew lies, lies against the truth, lies against the youth. Truthful to who? Me and you? Absolutely not. Before I save a racist life, you die, clear sky. You ask why? Read your obituary if you want to know why. Criminal wordplay on Thursdays. Thursdays are turnaways. The Supreme Court ruling any day? Wow. Any day now, 5-4 decision in favor of freedom. We lead them to judgment, the right judgment, the only judgment. I dare you roll back my rights. System addicts. I had a lot of jobs. I had many jobs in my time. I was a child, excited about the world. A student who enjoyed learning and socializing even more. An employee who knew working for someone else was, well, for someone else. A musician unleashed, bearing humane gifts of joy around the world. A poly-addicted substance abuser who never met a drug he didn't like. An inmate who realized, I could get used to this shit. A methadone patient with no intention of remaining addicted. A filmmaker with a flair for awards. A licensed methadone counselor who retired when I realized addiction was a cycle. An author who found my voice through purpose. A poet because I realized the citizenry needed to be rallied. And a spoken word performer who chose 10 characters to convey mental awareness, social justice, and analytical force. A multifaceted human being. Damn near polished. This is what I learned, man. They don't ask you for your opinion, man. Treated us just like minions, man. Conflict starts by the millions, man. I learned how to count to 1 billion, man. What is it that they ask, man? Hiding behind dark masks, man. How dare you insult our intelligence, man, with bastions of intellectual negligence, man. That runs reticent to cultural relevance. Are you actually the complexion for the protection or a reasonable facsimile thereof? It's amazing what you can learn when it's too late. Falling down a canyon toward a finished polyurethane hate, no matter how polished you are. I still detect bigotry in your eyes and on your tongue. Every time I'm about to trust you, I have to ask myself, where you from? Pawn shop tactics from a Walmart person stuck away down in the heart of Dixie? Racism got you sick, see? Using an outdated Southern strategy against me? This is what I learned, man. We want the world on the same page. Pages of poetry and music, I might add. Our prescribed languages have left us with nothing but rancor and discourse. We need a unified global language that will preclude confusion from occurring and becoming an excuse for the misuse of humanity. With Mu Politica's inclusion into the alliance of foreign nations, we will share our ideas with its members and create a harmonious world, bountiful with equity, equality, and devoid of discrimination. So, are you in?